A very good evening. You're watching Big Bang with me, Shruti, and first up, the monsoon is here, but unlike popular belief, it has not brought any respite as far as veggie prices are concerned. Take a look at this report. If you expected the monsoons to bring relief to the ever-increasing vegetable prices, you are wrong. Here are the new prices.
Tomatoes that used to cost 11 rupees per kg has seen a steep hike in prices. It is currently priced at 36 rupees a kilo. Beetroot is now 46 rupees a kilo as opposed to its earlier rate of 31 rupees. Eggplant now costs 30 rupees a kilo. Earlier it was 16 rupees. Drumsticks too will burn a deep hole in your pocket. It now costs 80 rupees as opposed to 54 rupees per kg before. Coriander is now priced at 200 rupees. It was 175 rupees before.
Well, it is highly steep actually, and definitely it is pinching our pocket, waiting for the prices to come down.
I think for the poorer sections, definitely much more, right? Because it depends on how much vegetable and grocery shopping, how much of a fraction of your income that is, right? So if it is more, so for poorer people, it will be a bigger fraction of their income. Even a 5%, 10% rise will hurt them a lot more.
The recent rain has destroyed many crops, which in turn has affected veggie prices in the city. It is mainly the greens and vegetables like tomatoes that have seen an increase in price. Tomato has hit a 2-week high. Herbs like coriander are easily destroyed in monsoon. Tomatoes too can easily rot because of the damp weather.
ಎರಡು ವಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಳೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀರು ಬೋರ್ವೆಲ್ ನೀರುಗಳಿಂದ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ಮಳೆ ಬಿದ್ದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫುಲ್ ನೀರು ತುಂಬಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬೀಜನೂ ಹಾಳಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿತ್ತನೆ ಬಿದ್ದಿರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಳಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮಳೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನೀರಾಗೋದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಳ್ತೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಬೀಜ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವರು ಬೀಜ ಹಾಕಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೆಳಿಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಕೊತ್ತಂಬರಿ ರೇಟು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ವಾರ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, 40 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ರೇಟಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಹೋದವರೆಲ್ಲ 60 ರೂಪಾಯಿ 80 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ರೇಟ್ ಗಂಟ ಆಯಿತು ಕೊತ್ತಂಬರಿ. ಏನು ಟೊಮೊಟೊ ಮಾತ್ರ ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಮಳೆ ಬಿದ್ದರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟೊಮೊಟೊ ಹೇಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ.
Prices of onions, on the other hand, are more or less the same. The wholesale rates were expected to shoot up because of Ramzan, but that has not been the case. While the city previously received about 650 tons of onions regularly, the supply has now increased to about 800 tons because of the demand.
ರಂಜಾನ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು 35 ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು ಹೋಲ್ಸೇಲ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದು, ಅಂದರೆ 30 ಒಳಗೆ ಇದೆ ಇನ್ನೂ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಮಳೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಮಳೆ ಇದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ, ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಈ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಾಲ್ ಬಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ನಮಗಿದೆ.
First it was hike in fuel prices, then the railway fares, and now veggie prices are heading north. How can the common man survive the onslaught? A News9 report. Who doesn't know Vaibhav Theatre in Sanjay Nagar? In fact, most of you would have watched a number of movies here in the company of your friends. But now, seems like this landmark theatre might soon be a thing of the past.
It was an unusual scene outside Vaibhav Movie Theatre. It did not witness a long queue of movie fans waiting for the tickets. Instead, it was visited by bank officials with full police security. No more shows in Vaibhav Theatre. Bank officials lock up Vaibhav Theatre. A team of officials from a recovery agency appointed by Karur Vaishya Bank locked up Vaibhav Theatre in Sanjay Nagar. The theatre, owned by the mining barons, V.S. Lard and Sons, was locked up following the failure of repayment of loan. The mining barons have taken a loan of 37 crore rupees from Karur Vaishya Bank. The bank officials had sent notice to the owners several times asking them to repay the loan. Not receiving any response, bank officials approached the city court, which issued orders to seize the property.
Borrower by name Messrs. V.S. Lard and Sons has defaulted in loan dues for a company by name Asset Reconstruction Company of India. So as the loan was in default, the company has taken physical possession of the property today, as this property was mortgaged to them for collateral of the loan. So the position of the property is taken by Mrs. Arsin.
The bank officials, however, said that the theatre will be permitted to reopen once the loans are repaid. Meanwhile, the rift between the bank and the theatre owners has affected the dedicated workers who now have no job in hand.
At a time and age when multiplexes are dominant in the entire city or entire country, a single screen theatre like Weber really brings out that old Bengaluru charm. And lots of people still trying to come in assuming that movies are still on, the shows are going on, they've come to buy tickets, but unfortunately quite a sad story. They are disappointed. I have two residents here who seem quite disappointed as well. Let me ask you, ma'am, are you familiar with Weber Theatre?
Yeah, quite familiar. Yeah, we do, and especially for some good Hindi movies. And we are really going to miss this place.
Residents feeling really nostalgic looking at the theatre gates being shut. One thing that needs to be noted is that the number of employees who are working for Weber Theatre now are without jobs. We wonder what's going to happen to them. Besides, there are several eateries that have sprouted here around Weber Theatre that is said to have come up and is surviving mainly because of the crowd that used to flock into Weber Theatre. So eateries also will definitely take a beating when it comes to the business. At the end of it, it only now remains to be seen what the future of the theatre is going to be. Will the bank really seize the property entirely? Will they demolish the place, or will the owners repay the loan and take over Weber Theatre and throw it open to the public around? Only time will tell. With camera person Sudhakar, this is Nabila for News9.
And well, it is happy news for all those students who felt that they did not choose the right course and college in CET counselling. Things are set to change on July 17th. CET counselling this time was marred by numerous shortcomings. There were confusions regarding selecting the right course and college, and there were even allegations that many colleges did not release the seat matrix on time. But all that is set to change thanks to the Karnataka Examination Authority. Many students and parents protested in front of the counselling centre, and this has forced the Examination Authority to take up the second round of counselling again. The second round of counselling will begin on the 17th of July, but students and parents don't seem too happy with the decision. The second round of option entry will begin from 17th of July, and the release of the first mock list will be on 22nd of July. The seat distribution process will start on 24th of July, and the documentation process will start on 28th of July.
ಈಗ ಇದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡೆಡ್ ರೌಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರೌಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ಅವರು ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ 2 ಕೊಟ್ಟವರು ಆ ಸೀಟ್ನ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೀಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕೂಡ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೀಟು ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ ಆ ಸೀಟ್ನ ಫರ್ಗೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
Many colleges released additional seats after the first round of counselling. Even students and parents were not happy with the option entry process. It now remains to be seen how well the Karnataka Examination Authority executes the counselling this time around. Amrita Patil, News9, Bengaluru. Travelling on Bengaluru's roads is a nightmare for Bengalurians. They hope and wish for a day when they will not have to face the nightmare of navigating the congested streets. Well, that may be not too far away. Railway Minister D.V. Sadananda Gowda seems to have something up his sleeve for Bengalurians.
The suburban dream takes shape. Bengalurians forget about buses, autos, cars, two-wheelers and even the metro. D.V. Sadananda Gowda has a better option in store for you. Yes, the railway minister seems to have repaid the faith reposed in him by the people of Bangalore North. Judging by what he said in his railway speech today, the suburban railway could be a reality soon. The railway minister has proposed to take up a study to realize Bengaluru's long-standing dream for such a rail network. The rail network will help in better connectivity between the city centre and its outlying suburbs.
Madam Speaker, as you are aware, Bangalore with bustling business activity attracts large commuters from surrounding rural areas and towns. Necessitating better connectivity of Bengaluru city with suburban areas and hinterland, a study to explore possibility of enhancing the existing Indian Railway network of Bengaluru for meeting the above need will be taken up immediately. In addition to cater the demand of passenger traffic in Bangalore area, Bayappanahalli will be developed as a coaching terminal.
The study will be conducted to enhance the existing rail network within Bengaluru and suburban areas. Baipanhalli will be developed as a coaching terminal. Bengaluru gets 8 new trains. Keeping his interest in keeping Bengaluru network with other cities and towns, the Railway Minister has sanctioned 8 trains for the city. Bengaluru will get a high-speed train on the Mysore-Bangalore-Chennai route, making Mysore just an hour away, while reaching Chennai will take less than 2 hours. Another long-standing demand of Bengalurians has come true with Bengaluru-Mangalore Express. The other new trains are Kamakya-Bengaluru Premium Express, Bengaluru-Shimoga Express bi-weekly and Yashwantpur-Tumkur passenger daily.
Bangalore-Chennai, yes, 6 hours. If it is converted into 2.5, 3 hours, welcome. Yeah, it's a welcome move.
Definitely. Before that, I was in Pune, and Pune same 137 kilometers from Mumbai. People do live in Pune and work in Mumbai, and I really prefer, because Mysore is a small city. I get my peace of mind. No doubt about it. I'll definitely shift.
I usually go from Bangalore to Chennai often twice per month, but so I think that it would be benefit for us, for everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good decision actually, because a lot of traffic is increased, so the load on road is get reduced.
Yeah, it's a very good thing for the passengers.
Yes, it is a fantastic step put up by the Railway Minister, and we are very happy to by having this announcement, and we think we can save more time and can travel many times towards these cities. This is a big step from the Railway Minister.
Daily passengers have also reason to cheer as the Railway Minister proposed 3 trains. The new trains in the MEMU and DMU segments are Bengaluru-Ramnagara, which will run 6 days a week, Bengaluru-Nelamangala, which will be on a daily basis, and Yashwantpur-Hosur, which will run 6 days a week. The Railway Minister has given Bengalurians reasons to smile, as most of their long-term demands have been met. A News9 report.
You must have heard of the drop in students' attendance at Bangalore University because of lack of bus service. But why has the Bangalore University stopped ferrying its students to and from the campus? Bangalore University is in an ugly situation. The university's bus service, which ferried students from across the city to the vast Jnana Bharati campus, was stopped at the start of this month. While many have expressed their strong disapproval at the abrupt decision, BU states it had no option. Bangalore University spent about 1 crore 10 lakh rupees on the service every single year, while receiving only rupees 10 lakhs in return. But sadly, only about 700 people used the service. Bangalore University had hired 18 pushpak buses from BMTC and spent 29 rupees every kilometre travelled by each of these buses every single day. While the one using the service barely spent 1,000 rupees every year, the university spent a whopping 15,000 rupees per person. Unable to take the load anymore, Bangalore University was forced to stop the service. Students from different parts of the city travel to the Jnana Bharati campus, which itself is spread over thousands of acres. They usually spend about 3 hours traveling to and from the campus. A bus service is inevitable if they want to make it to classes on time.
ಫಸ್ಟು ಬಸ್ಸಸ್ಸು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ 2-3 ಬಸ್ ಮರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಆವಾಗಲೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೆಂಗೋ ಬರ್ಬೋದಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇವಾಗ ಫುಲ್ ಬಸ್ಸೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೊ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಬಸ್ಸು ಬರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ 1 ಅವರ್ 15 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದ್ವಿ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಕೋರಮಂಗಲದಿಂದ ಬರೋದು, ಸೊ 2.5 ಅವರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಟೈಮ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಮನೆ ನಾವು 8 o'clock ಬಿಟ್ಟರು ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗೋಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ 10:30 ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಸು ಒಂದು 15 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ 20 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ.
Since the service has been stopped, the university has observed a drop in attendance. The ones who do make it there depend on the irregular BMTC services. The university has written to the state government and BMTC authorities stating that they will not be able to resume the bus service unless the transport department cuts down the rates by half. They are also open to financial aid from the government. Until further notice, the students and staffers of Bangalore University are left to the mercy of Bengaluru's public transport. Amrita Patil, News9, Bengaluru.